Hi guys, it's Chris speaking. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about another trans product. So last time we were here, we were talking about binding, and today I'm going to talk to you about trans tape and then show you what it looks like. So be warned, there is a content warning for this video that I am going to be taking my shirt off and showing the chest that I do have. If you are uncomfortable with seeing a chest that is not binded, this video is probably not for you, but I am going to be showing that to you. So the first thing I want to show you is what trans tape actually looks like, and it's just a roll of tape. Pop it up close to the camera. So it's like a body tape. So if you've ever worked on a film set or anything like that, it's quite similar to a body tape, and it just sort of tucks everything down. So to use that, what you're going to do is, depending on your chest size, is get a piece. This is just like the sample starter pack. And because my chest is so small, I don't really need much more than a roll of that. And a roll of this will last me for maybe a month or two. I don't do it every day, nor do I bind every day, but I found that binding was hurting my back and it was constricting my ribs. So I give myself a break every few days, and dysphoria didn't let me do that for a long time. So if you're not ready to try trans tape, then that's okay. It did take me probably about a year of binding and being in pain to be like, okay, well, I'm going to try something new. So I got one of these. I think my friend Nathan got me the first one, and then my partner, when I said that I'd run out, had lovingly bought me two, so that's really nice. So for me, I'm going to take a square about that big, and then I'll cut that, and what we do is we round the edges. Come on camera, catch up. So when you cut your square or your rectangle, it's going to look like that. And then they suggest that you round the edges so that when you put it on and you're wearing clothes over the top, it looks a little bit more natural, so you're going to end up with something that looks a bit like that. Alright, and again, that's going to depend on your chest size. So if you do have a bigger chest, you're going to need more, and you may need to not only put it over the top there, but some people strap it down over the chest, or they stick it right back around their sides. For me, the design that I go for is I just need to flatten the nipple. I've worked out my chest quite a bit, so it tends to look more like pecs. But if you want to shit on me in the comments because they don't, then that's up to you. What you get with your first set, so you can get like a starter set of trans tape, and you get a roll like this, and you also get some healing balm. I would definitely recommend that healing salve, because when you take it off, your skin can be quite raised, red and angry, and it just sort of helps that healing process. And you're also going to get a bottle of the removal oil. That's very helpful. You can just jump in the shower and the hot water will sort of loosen up enough to take it off comfortably. My first time, just tried to rip it off, and that is unpleasant. So if you don't have access to shower at the time, the removal oil also helps, and then put your healing balm on after. You are also going to get an information pamphlet, so you don't have to just rely on this video. If you do want to go onto the trans tape website, which I'll put a link for below in the description, you can do that, and they'll give you some information. So it sort of tells you on how to masculinize your chest, and then how to remove it, and all the different ways that you can do it. Make sure you are being safe with it. I would definitely recommend that you do sit down. If you've got a partner or someone who's willing to help you out for the first time, sit down with them and find out the safest way for you. If you're just by yourself, then make sure you read that pamphlet. So I'm going to show you now what trans tape looks like on. You can wear it for up to, I think it's 2 or 3 days. I tend to wear it for 2, so if I'm going and I know that I'm going to do a big workout the next day, I don't really like going to the gym in a sports bra. I do it because it is safer, but sometimes I will ask my partner to take me up the night before, and then I can just sort of go to the gym and be safe and not worry about my nips giving me away. So, without further ado, we're going to insert some sexy music here while I take my shirt off. We're not actually, Nathan, don't. Alright, so like I said, I just use mine to flatten the nipple. Another important thing, sorry, before I go further, is you can probably see that under mine there's a little square there. That's just paper towel. Make sure you don't put this stuff directly on your nipple because it hurts and it's not good for it. So you do need a barrier. So if you've got some tissue or paper towel like I use, or just something to break up the adhesive to your skin, because that area is going to be quite sensitive now. You don't want to just go full ham. Anyway, this is what mine looks like on, so I just use it to flatten, like I said. Show you from the side. There's that side, and then there's that side. And I just wear that straight over underneath my clothing and go about my day. I generally won't do it all week because occasionally dysphoria will get in the way and be like, you're not flat enough. So I'll interchange the binder and the tape when I can. If I'm feeling okay, I'll wear the tape. If I'm not feeling okay, I'll wear the binder. If I'm going out in public for long periods of time, I will tend to bind over taping. If I'm going to be at home and I know I've got to do a couple of things during the day, I will tend to tape just because it's easier than having to take off and put on a binder all the time. When I'm at home, I'm not too bad in terms of dysphoria in my chest. So that's it. That's trans tape. If you want to know more about it, I'll pop that link in the description like I said. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching as always, and I will catch you next time. Okay, bye. Yay, we're done.